Okay, so I accidentally hit the power off button on my computer, but thankfully I was able to cancel the turn off before it was too late. I guess we'll just keep going. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna play this anyway, but we'll see. If I'm not mistaken, it's called Russian tea, right? Oh, you knew? I heard about it once. I'm pretty sure the only part that's Russian is the name. It was originally from a community cookbook or something. You're right. Whoa, that's a highly specific fun fact to know. I guess I spent too much time browsing the internet. When did you arrive, Freya? I've been here since you left last night. Finish drinking first, Aqua. Sorry. You said you haven't left? I was just joking. Oh. That would be crazy. Why? Oh no. I didn't mean to offend you or anything. It's just that you shouldn't forget to take breaks. You too, Lack. Please make sure you get enough rest. Of course I will, Miss Aqua. Thank you for the reminder. By the way, Aqua. Yes? Where do you come from? Because, judging from your accent, you're not from the States, right? I'm not. I'm from the ocean. Whoa, you're a full-fledged oceanic? Born and raised in the sea. Why did you move here? Chasing the American dream, I guess. In 2020, you're not gonna get very far. Okay. You moved with your family? No, I'm the only one who can move here. Oh. May I know why? It's not easy for our people, especially the females, to get a higher education. I got scholarships and the opportunity. I wasn't sure about moving, you know? But my parents pushed me to do it. How long have you been here? Almost 2 years now. Your parents visit often? They can't. Do you know how hard it is for my people to get a US visa? Sorry to hear that. It's okay, we're still in contact. We do a video call at least once a week. Do you have siblings? Of course. We are sea people. My extended family is probably as big as the Seattle's population. Whoa, that's a lot. You really have that many relatives? Of course not. I was just exaggerating. But if you count my grandpa's kids and grandkids, there are hundreds of us. Holy! How about you, Freya? Do you have any siblings? I have. Not as many as you, I assume. I have a little brother, 4 years younger. He also lives in Seattle? No, he's living in San Francisco, near our parents' house. He's a good kid, and I'm the rebel. Working some high-end tech job, while taking care of my dad on the weekends. That's so nice of him. I know, right? That reminds me. I should visit my parents after finishing this draft. You should. Visit them while you can. I know. Anyway, I want to order something. Another espresso? You know, the usual. I don't remember how to make an espresso. Coffee, right. Pizza. Hey, Madness. Welcome to the stream. Serve it. Your espresso's ready. Thanks. Bitter. Just the way I love it. Haha, Catman, hello. Good evening, sir. Good evening. How can I help you, sir?
Yes. I don't know what to order.
Something to raise your spirits, perhaps? Nothing you like on the menu? I can make you a custom drink if you like.
Actually, are you familiar with Stimj?
I'm sorry, I've never heard of it. If you can tell me the ingredients, I'm sure I can recreate it.
Yeah, lucky me.
STMJ stands for Susu Teler Madu Yahe. It's Indonesian. It means milk, egg, honey, and ginger. Understood. Wait, do you have the eggs? I certainly have. They're not on the shelf. But I'll add an egg once I've mixed in the rest of the ingredients.
I'd love that. 1 cup of stimch, please.
Okay, let me double check to make sure. It is an interesting game. Milk, egg, honey, and ginger. Milk. Where's the egg? The other one's. Oh, okay. Make sure. Honey and ginger. Okay. Here's this.
Let's see.
Where's the egg? You almost got it right. I'm sorry. Care to point out the mistakes?
I guess it's the honey.
You should have put the ginger in after the milk. Noted.
Don't worry about it, though. I've traveled so many places in the States, and none of them have got stimch right. Excuse me. May I ask you girls something?
Sure, ask away.
What kind of things do you kids like doing nowadays?
Excuse me? Aren't you college students? No, we're not.
I see.
Uh,
May I ask how old you are?
You're being creepy, old man. Go back to your chair and keep your distance.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to...
Georgie, sorry. Thank God you're here, Officer George. Well, okay, Freya, take a second. Jeez. What's up? There's a creepy old man trying to flirt with us. Where? You mean him? Yes, but not so loud. This man is Rachel's dad, Freya. Oh. That's why he's a cat man. Okay. He asked to meet me, so I told him to come here. Oh. I didn't know that was Rachel. I didn't know that Rachel's dad was a pervy old man. No wonder she ran away from home. Everyone, please meet Mr. Furlong. That's funny. Rachel's dad. Mr. Furlong, please meet Freya and Lack.
Please, call me Henry. I apologize for earlier. I wasn't trying anything funny. I'm sorry about that.
Wait a minute. Your name is Henry Furlong?
Yes?
And you're Rachel Florencia's father?
Yes?
Furlong? Florencia? Why do you have different last names? What are you trying to pull?
Florencia was my late wife's maiden name.
Oh. I'm sorry. Yeah, nice going, Freya.
Rachel chose it for her stage name.
Freya. Okay, I think I better work on my novel. I'm sure you guys have a lot to talk about. Freya, I'll come with you. Anyway, what is it you wanted to talk to me about?
It's about Rachel. The night when you drove her home. Was she hanging out with shady people?
Well, I think one of them was a bit shady. Hey, I heard that.
What?
I'm not a criminal.
I'm just kidding.
She was at this coffee shop talking with Freya and Lack here. She wasn't in any danger. Oh. There's issues. Hang on. Oh, it corrected itself. Okay, cool.
Are you sure? What about before that?
Whoa, calm down.
Stop raving, Maurice.
Is everything alright? It's just that I feel that she's getting more and more distant.
I don't know how to talk to her anymore, or even what to talk about. I don't know what kids our age are into nowadays. Every time we talk, we ended up fighting.
They're into coffee and tea.
I have 3 daughters. We fight all the time. One thing that I learned, give them time and space. But be there when they need you. Or you could just bribe them. One time I had a fight with my eldest daughter. She didn't want to talk to me for a week. I know she loves pizza, so I went to Rocco's and bought her favorite pie. I left the pizza on the table like a trap. Then I just waited for her to take the bait, just like a stakeout. Once she took a bite out of the delicious pepperoni, she casually grabbed a slice and I casually grabbed a slice and I sat with her. That pizza really helped things smooth over. After that, she wouldn't stop talking. What if she... What she loves doing is the problem. Rachel loves singing and performing on stage. I'm proud of what she has achieved with her career. She's really young. But the entertainment industry isn't a kind place. Not the label, not the media, not the fans. And I don't trust her new manager. Rachel's just a little girl. What if she gets harassed or forced to do drugs? Did something happen? Well, nothing's happened yet. I just feel it in my guts.
Is it possible that you're just being paranoid?
I don't know. Maybe.
Slack, I need to go now. Thanks for the drink. Holy crap, did you hear that thunder? That was not in the game. That was me. Take care on your way. Well, can't you just find another manager?
Rachel is already 18, so legally she can sign contracts without parental approval. I've been trying to tell her to quit, but every time I brought it up, we ended up fighting.
I can't fast forward through this. That's interesting.
As a parent, there's nothing much we can do, other than guiding them and being there when they need us.
Sooner or later, we'll have to trust them to make their own decisions. And with everything we've taught them, hopefully they'll make the right choices.
What if she's made the wrong choices?
I can do a background check on the manager. If that will ease your mind.
Please do.
Okay, give me a name.
It's Morris. Last name Lester.
Mo Lester. His name is Mo Lester. The guy in today's paper? Anyway, I'll let you know if there's a hit. And my capture card's heating up. Hold on, I gotta take this. Yeah, yikes. I've just got a call. I've gotta go. I'd love to talk more about this with you. Let's meet again soon.
Why?
You'll have my contact details. Yeah, but it is a bit on the nose, Akira. Call me if you ever need my help.
Wait. Why do men always leave me?
Don't worry. I'm sure everything will be alright.
I used to manage a girl band. I've seen bad things happen.
That bad?
Yeah. I was against her joining that pop group at first. But my wife, Rachel's mom, she convinced me to give it a chance. Ever since she's been gone, I don't know how to talk to Rachel. With her wanting to do more of her own stuff, I don't know what to do.
What do you mean by her own stuff?
Modeling and solo singing career. It's a whole different world than a band. I'm familiar with that side of the biz.
But things have changed, right?
Even if it has, I don't think it's for the better.
She survived being an idol. Even managed to graduate and start a solo career. She sounds like someone who can take care of herself. Don't you think so?
She's not ready. I don't want her to get hurt. There's a lot of bad people out there. People who want to take advantage of her.
You were her father. I understand you might be worried. However, you shouldn't hinder her from achieving her dreams.
I just want what's best for her.
Is that really what's best, though? I think she's born to soar.
But she's just a girl. My little girl. I've abandoned my child.
Seriously? That's your argument?
I don't mean to sound that way.
It doesn't matter whether she's a boy or a girl. You'll drive her away if you keep acting like this. With your knowledge, you should be able to help her achieve her dreams. I was once a stubborn young girl, too. Maybe I can give you a little advice on how to handle rebellious teens.
I'd love to hear it. Is it okay if I stay a bit longer, Lack?
Take all the time you need. Milky Way. I wonder if that's what I should have given the alien. What was the alien's name? Did the alien even give me his name? I just realized. Monday, September 28th, 2020. Let's see. Military personnel stationed along the East Coast to prevent immigrants flooding from the Atlantic. Oh my God! Werewolf representatives push the ministry for more accessible sedative. Doctor from Salah town arrested for experimenting with child cloning. Wow. Okay. Are you sure that would be okay? Yes. I mean, it would be really hard to pull off. But it's something that'll make the story different. Different isn't always good. It's a neat concept, but you need to handle it carefully. Gracefully. I know. Hey, Gala. Hey, Gala.
Good evening, everyone.
Welcome, Mr. Gala.
Am I interrupting?
It looked like you were having an intense conversation. It's nothing. Lack was just giving me feedback. It's for the book I'm writing.
Sounds like a heavy discussion.
What are you up to tonight?
I'm just planning to sit and relax. Please don't let my presence interrupt you.
Oh, don't worry about it.
Although I need to interrupt Lack for a moment.
Sure, how can I help you?
Can I have a cup of... You remember my remedy? Of course. You want me to give it a try again? Last order didn't quite hit the spot. Remember, it's tea and ginger. The last thing is definitely a different ingredient from those.
Okay. It's tea and ginger. Alright, I did... Tea. Ginger. Think. Well, that's masala chai. Maybe that's it. To hell with it. Let's try it. Is this it? How is it? Nope. This drink doesn't even... Alright, now I'm getting mad. You said tea and ginger. What am I missing? I literally put tea and ginger in it. Do you mean green tea? If you mean green tea, you should say it. The mistake. Yeah, I'm the asshole. Never mind. Fuck you. Alright. Anyway, please don't mind me and continue with your discussion. Don't worry, Mr. Gala, we're done for the night. You're done. I have a lot of homework, thanks to you. You're welcome. Is Hyde coming? No, I'm by myself tonight. It's gonna be a peaceful night then. That's mean, Freya. Oh, come on, I was just joking. He needs to learn how to communicate his thoughts nicely, though. You might not look like it, but he's a very kind person, you know. He doesn't show it, that's for sure. That applies to you as well. Oh, come on. Oh, hey, it's Bailey's. Good evening, everyone. Welcome, Mr. Bailey's. Hey, how are you doing, Freya? Not good. What's going on? Lack was just criticizing my story. It's called feedback. It's cruel. It's necessary. Sounds interesting. What's the problem with the story? The story is non-linear and quite complicated. Imagine a choose-your-own-adventure storybook, but for adults. Sounds pretty common so far, but instead of telling you which page to turn to, each decision you make will give you a score. What? The score will determine which page you should go to. That sounds more like a video game than a book. I know, it's not that original. But the target here is a mainstream audience. Huh? With the help of my publisher, this kind of book may go mainstream. Just like a choose-your-own-adventure show on NetStream. It was nothing new, but because of the marketing and the names involved, it reached the mainstream market. That sounds interesting. And highly ambitious, Freya. At least it's simpler than my other idea, which is making a novel and not in the form of book, but in the form of story cards. What? I know, right? As if she needs all the time in the world. And that's before even considering the sensitive issue of setting the story in a world where only humans exist. What did you say? No, there's a reason why it has to be that way. Just wait until you finished it, okay? Alright. As Lex said though, I won't have the time. Getting a normal pitch approved is already a steep climb. Let's not make a mountain even higher. Fair enough. What's the story all about, by the way? You'll have to wait for it. Don't want to spoil the fun. If you say so. Anyway, I haven't ordered anything. What do you want to drink tonight? Ginger latte, if you know how to make it. I assume it's coffee. Coffee, ginger milk. Okay. Pretty simple. This should go by well, at least. Alright, serve it. Here you go. Thanks. Damn, this is good. With this kind of drink-making skill, I wonder why this place isn't any bigger. What we have here now is more than enough for me. Whatever floats your boat, I guess. By the way, how are you doing, Bailey's? Still busy with the last client? Oh, I'm done with her. Done? As in you're dropping the project? Hey, I'm not crazy. I still need the money. Done as in I finished the job. I spent the past few days making sure it's even done before the deadline. Did she like it? Oh, she loved it. She had some complaints, of course, but I convinced her. By using some design terms she doesn't understand. So you finished your job by bullshitting her. The finest bullshit, my lady.
That's one survival skill every freelancer must have. Are you working on anything right now? No. I'm taking a break from work. I need to work on a few personal matters. Oh. Like you and Lua? Something like that. By the way, I'm curious. How did you guys meet? If you don't mind me asking. I don't mind. It's just that I was young and stupid, you know? Oh, come on. Who hasn't been there? You're right. So, I was a bit of a player back in college. Ooh, spicy. And I was going after my then best friend's girlfriend's friend. Ugh, that was a lot to say. Wait, what? Okay, I'll say it slowly. I used to have a best friend. He was an incubus. Okay. Let's call him Cognac. Cognac has a girlfriend. Still following? And that girl has a friend. The friend is the one I'm after. Oh, okay. Got it. She was one of the hottest girls there. But everyone knew she wasn't the type of girl you'd want to date. Why? I don't want to get into details. But this succubus was super hot. Been there, pal. And all the guys wanted to sleep with her. She was a player, too. Huh? That doesn't sound like Lua at all. Because it wasn't Lua, genius. Huh? Lua was my friend's girl. Holy moly. This is getting spicier. The other girl's name was... let's just call her Rose. Continue. I knew Lua thanks to her relationship with Cognac. That's a fake name you made up, right? Yes. Now will you let me continue without interruptions? Okay. So I asked Lua a lot of things about Rose. She knew what I was after. It annoyed her so much, but I kept on bothering her. I mean, I was pretty, active guy back then. So Lua came over for a visit to us at one point. I lived with Cognac back in college. I'd been out, and I got back just as Lua arrived. Total coincidence. We went to her place together, and witnessed something surprising. What? Cognac was sleeping with Rose. Oh, shit. Holy mother of moly. I saw the look on Lua's face. The disbelief, anger, sadness. And without even thinking it, I punched Cognac in the face. What? I got into a fight with him. Oh, I haven't told you. Cognac was a Brazilian jiu-jitsu tutor for kids. He's pretty good. Oh my. Yeah, I landed that one punch, and he beat me to a pulp. Easily. Lua begged me to stop fighting on her behalf. More like she begged Cognac. Hey, I wasn't kidding. I lost, but I don't give up so easily. I was beaten pretty bad. So Lua took care of my injuries. We grew closer after that. And I don't even remember the exact date, but suddenly that friendship turned into a relationship. That was one hell of a story. I know. Have you seen her by any chance? Yeah, she came by a few days ago. How was she doing? She hasn't returned any of my calls or texts. Well, she's healthy, that's for sure. She got into an argument, though. With whom? There was this male model. A model? I didn't think she was the type of girl to go out with a model. Oh, they weren't together. What were they arguing about? Well, we were talking about your relationship. Lua told us the reason behind the fight. About your family stuff. And then this guy, Hyde, joined the discussion. What did he say? He didn't understand why Lua would insist on getting family approval. Considering, you know, what? You're willing to leave your own family. You would do that for her? Yes, I would. I'm sick and tired of my family. Why would you say that? Let me tell you about my family. Here we go. Or should I say, most elven families. They all think they're high and mighty. My back's starting to hurt a little. If you're born an elf, there are certain unwritten rules you must follow. Reputation and appearance are everything. We must never, ever make our family look bad. You can only befriend certain people. You must dress a certain way. You can only have certain jobs. Jobs that are deemed worthy or successful.
Like being a doctor, a lawyer, a CEO. You know, ever since I was a kid, I've always wanted to be an artist. I love drawing and creating art. However, becoming an artist is not something elves would deem suitable. Unless you become the next Da Vinci. So when I switched from a business major to an art major, my parents went crazy. Seemed like they were on fire. They told me that I'd never be rich or successful. All that because you chose an art degree? You want to know the worst part? They blamed Lua. What do you mean? They blamed her for my decision and pursue my passion for art. Yelled about how her kind is ruining the country. Accusing their religion of worshipping the Dark Lord. Okay, that turned. Accusing her of putting a spell on me and cursing the family. Whoa. I mean, come on, this is the 21st century. That's so not cool. I don't want to sound judgmental, but your family is racist. Tell me about it. Lua is the only person that can make me feel alive. She showed me how I can feel free and pursue my dreams. I don't understand why Lua is so obsessed with the idea of reconciliation with my family. I just don't get it. I have no problem leaving my family, you know? I would happily leave them for the both of us.
What about her? What about her and her family?
You may be happy to leave your family. However, it may not be the same for her. Gala, do you have something to say? Perhaps you could give us a different perspective.
Sorry, I didn't mean to eavesdrop.
I couldn't help overhearing your story. I assume that the person you're talking about is not an elf, correct? Yes, she's a succubus.
Nice going, buddy.
I see. I'm a werewolf. For werewolves, the wolf pack is the most important thing. We'll put our family before any other. We often have our own problems within the pack. Leader of the pack. But we won't abandon our family for anything. Perhaps that's also true for her and her family.
You don't turn your back on family.
Perhaps if you leave your family for her, wouldn't that make your parents believe that all those bad stereotypes about succubi are true? I never thought of it that way before. Whether you like it or not, your actions will have an impact on her as well. And if you leave your family for her, that will put her in a difficult spot. She might feel responsible for your actions. There's nothing to feel bad about. I'm leaving my messy family to create a better one with her.
It's easy for you to say that now, but you don't know what the future holds. One day circumstances might change. One day, one of you might regret your actions. One day, you might use the I left my family for you card. We love each other. I'll be with her whatever the circumstances may be. You know, love is like a flame. It may burn fiercely at first, but over time it will die down if you don't maintain it. Maintaining it won't be easy. It will be hard work. Because life is full of storms. And marriage, it will not survive on love alone.
Oh, that's deep. We'll have each other and that's enough for us.
Tell me, do you have health insurance?
What? I'm an elf. Why would I need health insurance?
You'll need some.
For what?
Immortality is an elven privilege. But you'll lose it if your family disowns you. Oh, sorry. I've seen people go bankrupt because they fell ill or seriously injured. Empty their entire life savings for an $8 pill because this country they charge $20,000 for it. If you decide to have children, they won't have the same privileges you do. There's a high probability that they'll get bullied for being a half-breed. There are consequences. It shouldn't be taken lightly.
I actually really like this kind of fantasy writing. I like when answers aren't easy, when they're complicated, and that, you know, it's just because everything's magic doesn't mean everything's easy.
Think about it. Anyway, I've got to go. I apologize for my intrusion.
No, thank you for your insight. I've got to go too.
Want to head out together?
Sure.
Thank you for the drink, Lack, even though it sucked. Hey, Freya.
Bye. What? You made me lose 2 customers in a minute. Hey, that wasn't on me. They were leaving anyway. Are you going to write that in your book? It's a secret. If your book is based on this coffee shop, how can you present a story like theirs in a world with only humans around? I'm not sure. Perhaps a hot drink will give you some inspiration. Sounds like a great idea. All right. All right. And I think with that, I'm going to call it here. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching. This has been more Coffee Talk for Casual Fridays. I will try to be back next week. I will be streaming Tuesdays, Thursdays on Twitch still for the foreseeable future. And we will see where that goes from there. If you want to follow me on TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram, you can follow me at LackTheWatcher. This one game, bro. I might check it out. Yeah, I'm enjoying it, and yeah,